Guys, we have an urgent breaking news coming out. More than 100,000 people told to move indoors. An urgent message. Multiple states right now sounding the alarm. Millions in California to be hit by new storm. Once again, nearly California's entire coast under weather warnings. So we're going to see what's going on here, guys. This is a big breaking news. Multiple states officials are urging residents to prepare, have emergency kits ready, stay indoor. Make sure you have your phone fully charged. So multiple states right now is sounding the alarm. All right, guys, before I start, for those of you that want to send us letters, a prayer request, you can send it to me, US Santiago, or my wife, Jessica Santiago, at 3432 US Highway 19, number 2, Holiday, Florida, 34691. All right, we're going to start with this one first here, guys. 100,000 people told to move indoors. An urgent message. All right, so we're going to start with this one first, and then we're going to go with California. New warning has been put out. Millions of Americans are seeing something. Also, there's some snowstorm going on in multiple regions, so please be safe out there, guys. Experts are saying that 2025 has been a worst year of floods. All right, they're taking this stuff serious here. More than 130,000 people being told to move indoors on Tuesday afternoon, but now they're saying throughout the entire day as a severe thunderstorm moved across Illinois. National Weather Service meteorologist Ben told Newsweek that Illinois has a secondary severe weather season that hits in the fall, although severe storms are not as frequent as they are during the spring severe weather season. Now, there's nothing about tornado warning, but again, you never know, guys. These regions, like the Midwest, they do get like tornado warnings too. The urgent message was issued 1 minute after meteorologists detected a severe thunderstorm moving across parts of the area within the National Weather Service Lincoln forecast area. Whereas some weather alerts can be issued hours or even days in advance. The immediacy of this warning signifies the urgencies with which people in the impacted areas should take action. So please prepare yourself. The National Weather Service office in Lincoln, Illinois, issued 2 severe thunderstorm warnings on Tuesday afternoon. According to some sources, it seems like it's going to be throughout the entire day. And that looks brutal. That's like tornado warning stuff going on. I don't know, guys. It's a possibility. Who knows? It might be some tornado warnings. It says here, the first, issued at 1:20 p.m. Central Time, is in place for northern Moultrie County, southern Piatt County, southwestern Chapin County, northwestern Douglas County, and southeastern Macon County. The warning is set to remain in place until 2 p.m. Central Time. Eastern Time, that's like, I think, 4. Right now it's 3:21. Well, it's almost 4. It says here, at the time of warnings insurance, a severe thunderstorm was located over Decatur, moving east at 45 miles per hour. I was going to say 145 miles per hour. I truly apologize, guys. Meteorologists warned of quarter-sized hail capable of causing damage to vehicles. So if you have any vehicles, make sure you park that thing in a garage. The second warning was issued at 1:23 p.m. Central Time after a severe thunderstorm was located near Hidalgo or near Greenup, moving east at 45 miles per hour. This warning encompasses northwestern Crawford, northeastern Jasper, Clark, and southeastern Cumberland counties. Once again, hail could reach up to a $half size. How this size is considered severe and can cause damage to property and injuries to people and animals. Now, this severe thunderstorm will remain over mainly rural areas of northwestern Crawford, northeastern Jasper, Clark, and southeastern Cumberland counties, including the following locations: Hazeldale, Lincoln Trail State Park, Darwin, Rose Hill, West Union, and Yale, the warning said. Now, this includes Interstate 70 between mile markers 117 and 129, and between mile markers 147 and 154. So once again, if you live out there in Illinois, this is a very important news. And according to some meteorologists, this is going to be possibly like a whole day thing. National Weather Service Lincoln in a severe thunderstorm warning. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. National Weather Service Lincoln in a hazardous weather outlook. Isolated thunderstorm are possible this afternoon south of I-74. Severe weather is not anticipated. So what happens next? A severe thunderstorm warning currently in place were expected to expire shortly after they were published, but similar alerts could be issued as the storm progressed through the region. People living in Illinois were urged to remain storm aware and follow the advice of local weather officials. So again, like I said, guys, some other source meteorologists are saying that this could be a whole day thing. So please be aware if you live out there in Illinois, there could be some huge severe storm, large hail size of a half quarter or $50, excuse me. And again, just make sure your animals are inside the house when that happens, when the storm comes in. We're going to go with this one here. Millions in California to be hit by new storm. Millions of people in California are going to weather the impact of a new storm slated to hit the Golden State on Wednesday, tomorrow, November 19. Why it matters. An atmospheric river recently slammed California, extending further south than is typical for this early in the season, and bringing flooding rains to Los Angeles, prompting officials to issue evacuation warnings or orders amid concerns for mudslides and floods in recently burnt areas. Now, I do have another video about this one here, guys, but this next video is not only California, but multiple states. I mean, it's not good. Absolutely not good. So that video is going to be next. Atmospheric rivers are long, narrow regions in the atmosphere, like a river in the sky, that transport water vapor outside of the tropic, according to the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration. The storm brought by atmospheric rivers are known for heavy snow, heavy rain, and strong winds, and they are more commonly found on the West Coast, particularly during the winter months. Iran, they are praying for rain. Iran, I mean, they haven't gotten no rain in months, and the president of Iran is planning on the evacuation in the capital, Tehran. Now, they are dropping cloud seeds, and they got the planes in the air dropping certain seeds and mixing it with the clouds and see if rain could fall. Which, doing stuff like that, I just feel like, red alert. All right, so the incoming storm doesn't have all the qualities of an atmospheric river, AccuWeather senior meteorologist Heather told the Newsweek, primarily because the storm is coming from the northwest rather than originating in the tropics. However, it will bring heavy rain to parts of Southern California, adding to the flood issues the region experienced over the weekend. The new moisture Landon storm will saturate nearly the entire state from Wednesday night through Thursday night, according to a forecast from AccuWeather, bringing rainfall from the Oregon border in the north all the way south through San Diego. It says mountain snow is expected for high elevation area. A map from AccuWeather shows the storm progressing south as the week passes, bringing more showers and rain to Southern California on Friday and Saturday. Some of the biggest impact will be to traffic, with some travel delays likely. Travel delays. We just got off the Gov shutdown. The snow at pass levels with the additional storm can bring travel delays through early week, AccuWeather meteorologist Alex said in a report. The exact track of the storm is still unclear, forecasters said, but coastal California is likely to experience the highest rainfall amount with the new storm. The additional moisture so soon after the floods over the weekend could trigger mudslides in vulnerable area. Mudslides is brutal, guys. It's very scary. And I think North Carolina went through mudslides during the hurricane, and I knew some friends that loved ones has passed away. That was Hurricane Helene, I think it was. So my condolences and prayers. It's just, be careful out there. These mudslides is no joke. Again, floods and everything. Again, please be safe. This is the reason why I make these videos, because this is very concerning news. You need to be prepared. See what happened in Texas and all these other regions that got hit with floods. This is a real breaking news. Please make sure you prepare spiritually, physically, and mentally. National Weather Service in a Tuesday forecast. Additionally, on Wednesday, another front will approach the West Coast, producing light rain over parts of the Pacific Northwest and Northern California by Wednesday afternoon, and expanding into parts of Southern California by early Thursday morning. The National Weather Service Eureka, in a post on X on Monday, said a dry Tuesday and beginning of Wednesday is forecast for the National Weather California or Northeast California, but rain is likely returned by Wednesday evening across the area. This quick moving system will bring periods of moderate to locally heavy rain to the area. So what happens next? Most National Weather Service alerts still in place for California are for the storm system that is currently moving through the region. Additional alerts could be issued as the incoming storm reaches the state, and people living in the area should monitor their local news, National Weather Service offices, and remain storm aware. All right, so here's the final one. Nearly California's entire coast under weather warnings. All these information is coming out right now. This is some very important news here, guys. And I'm going to share all these links in the comments box if you guys want to check it out. Make sure you check out the videos I posted today. The links will be in the comments box. Check out all my channels. The links will be in the description box. And I want to thank every single one of you for your support, either through Cash App, Patreon. Thank you for that, guys. And the super chat. I really appreciate it. National Weather Service meteorologists have issued weather alerts for almost the entirety of California's coastline, warning mariners and beachgoers alike of dangerous ocean condition. The slew of warnings and advisory comes as an atmospheric river moves out of the region after slamming the Golden State over the weekend. Another storm is approaching California from the northwest and is expected to bring heavy rain and mountain snow to much of the state beginning on Wednesday night and lasting through the end of the week. Can't catch a break. West Coast. Current alert along California shores warn of dangerous conditions for boats amid strong winds and hazardous seas. Most of the alerts are set to expire by Tuesday or Wednesday, but a National Weather Service spokesperson from Eureka office said it's possible similar alerts will be issued later in a week as the incoming storm arrives. It says here, National Weather Service Eureka in Northern California has issued a gale warning and a small craft advisory expiring at 9 p.m. PST Tuesday night and 3 a.m. Wednesday morning, respectively. For the gale warning, north winds are up to 35 knots, or roughly 40 miles per hour, were expected, as well as seas of 11 to 14 feet. The warning is in place for Point Street, George to Cape Mendocino and from Cape Mendocino to Point Arena. Now it says here, give me a second, guys. The north winds are slightly less severe at up to 30 knots for the small craft advisory warning areas of Point St. George to Cape Mendocino and Cape Mendocino to Point Arena with seas of 7 to 11 feet. The National Weather Service office in San Francisco issues several small craft advisory for coastal location within its forecast area. North wind range from 5 to 30 knots, that's 6 to 34 miles per hour, depending on location, with seas of 8 to 12 feet. So you guys get the picture here. These are some very concerning storms out there in the West Coast. Please be safe. National Weather Service Los Angeles also issues several small craft advisory. These advisory did not specify wind strength or sea height, but did warn of hazardous sea conditions. The office also issued a marine weather statement warning of a chance of thunderstorm through 6 p.m. PST on Tuesday. All right, so we're going to skip the rest of this here, but again, all these officials are really sounding the alarm here. They're really sounding the alarm. So what happens next? Most alerts will expire by Tuesday night or Wednesday, but boaters in the area should monitor the forecast and follow the advice of local weather officials, as winter months in California are known for strong winds and hazardous oceans conditions. All right, guys, so that's where we at. All these information will be shared in my description box, so please be safe. We are praying for the people out there in Illinois, praying for the people out there in California. My next video is going to be very powerful, guys. I did talk about November 17, the storm in California, and how it's leading to today's storm. And multiple states are also about to get hit too out there in California. So we are definitely seeing a lot of these strong storm. At the same time, you got multiple states out there dealing with snow. I think 20 inches of snow is going on. And we are praying for a lot of people. So be safe out there. Like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Till next time later. Peace.